Good morning, welcome to day 14 of my Munro challenge. I'm actually walking route number 17 today. 3 Munros, Carn Dearg, which is the red rocky hill, Carn Sgulain, which is the rough hill of the basket, and Sgulain, which is the old woman. I'm parked just outside Newton Moor in a car park up the Glen Road, just at the top of the hill there. It's a free car park, small car park, but ideally placed. So we're following the Stalker's path up Glen Balak, and you can't quite see Carn Dearg yet. It's hidden around the corner. So, there's our first view of Carn Dearg. Wow. Let's get on the side of them cliffs and ascend round the side, the shoulder, and then back up to the top. Wow, it's quite imposing from here now. It's very boggy. I've had to put my gaiters on. So I'm going to skirt around the other side of them cliffs and up that shoulder. So I'm almost at the grass shoulder. To say, it's been very boggy, very indistinct, this path. It's in and out of mud, no path, bit of a path, heather, but there's the grass shoulder that we'll be climbing up. Just looking back across the bog that I've crossed, and that's the U-shape glen that we walked up earlier. And I'm now heading towards the top of this grassy section just underneath the cliffs. So I'm at the top of the cliffs. That looks like the summit round there. Oh, bit of vertigo then. So we're at the top, Carn Dearg. It's quite spectacular actually, these cliff sides. If you get vertigo, oh yeah, real flutter in your tummy. I've just realised in the distance that's Sgulain, which is the third one of the day, the highest one in the distance there, and somewhere in the middle of them is the second Munro. It does say it's pretty nondescript in the guidebooks. There's been a series of these iron fence posts for a while now, which I guess if it was bad weather would have helped navigation. I've been following them for quite a while. So I'm approaching the top of Carn Sgulain and I can see some people. First people I've seen all day. So there's the last one of the day. We got all these peat hags and bog to try and work our way across. I'm heading to the top of the gully over there, making a beeline in that direction to try and pick that path up to the top. Just admiring where we've been. Carn Dearg. All the false Munros, following that to the real Munro. And I picked up this faint path and we're off up here, up Carn Sgulain, the old lady. There we go, Carn Sgulain. Last one of the day. Quite a big cairn. I'm following this path coming off the top. It's quite an obvious path. It's not the one that I saw and can see on the OS map, but it's kind of heading in that general direction. It may cut a corner off. It definitely was the right track to take, because I'm now on the path that I had intended to take anyway, so it looks like this one has taken priority. It's going to head down towards the burn. There's a ford, and then it picks up the end of the track that you can see on the other side, the Stalker's track, which we follow back to the car park. So it looks reasonably straightforward from here on in. So just cross the ford, and I'm just looking back up at Sgulain. can just about make out the big cairn at the top. So I'm following this path here, which is going to link up with the Land Rover track any second now. Hi, welcome to day 14 of my Munros challenge. Today I walked Route 19. It's Monday the 9th of August. Found a great little car park, free parking at the end of the minor road coming out of Newton Moor to Glen Banshaw. The day was fabulous, thoroughly enjoyed today. Great weather, well you wouldn't think so now, you can probably hear the rain bouncing off the caravan roof. A great track halfway up the first climb, and then it started. Bog, more bog, and even more bog. I lost the path several times in the bog and the heather and whatnot. So I found that section quite difficult. Although I did know I was aiming towards the grassy ascent at the end of the cliffs, so I was never going to get lost. Although I would imagine in poor visibility it would be quite tricky. Once we got to the top though, whoa, Dearg, what a fabulous vista from up there. Now if you've got vertigo, do not stand near the edge. That's all I can say, because my stomach went woo! It was just brilliant, after this it was quite straightforward. Now you could pretty much follow the fence post all the way to Carn, Sgulain, over various other tops which aren't classified as Munros. It's all very straightforward, although then you've got another bog section that you've got to drop down to the end of the gully before you climb up a chilum. Sorry, a chilich. But it was all pretty straightforward. I have to say though, just to keep the day in order, there was more bog sections on the way down from a chilich. So but eventually we ended up on the track and back to the car. It's not a bad day. It's 7.5 hours out there. It was 16 miles, or just under, and there was 3,010 foot of ascent. Thoroughly enjoyed the day, but the weather did help.